What's going on, bull runners? Crypto Chris G here. I hope you enjoyed the intro video there. I thought it was pretty funny. We got some exciting stuff, including some XRP news. I know that you guys want more of this. I'm going to provide as much as I can. We're going to talk about XRP, what is happening that potentially makes it very bullish. We're going to discuss a little bit about that coin that we looked into, Phoenix, on the last couple of videos. We're going to obviously touch base on the UFD. We're going to look at some MLG stuff as well, and finish off with my KOL slash crypto degen OG friend in the space that I like to do at the end of every video. So if you're feeling bullish, 777 in the comments. Feeling blessed, 777 in the comments. And yeah, if you're going to be that first family tree millionaire, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Let's run it up. Now, runners, I wanted to kind of start this off also with a little bit of optimism on why I spend a lot of times on meme coins, right? As you can see here, starting back from 2015, the initial spur, the initial craze was around altcoins, Ethereum, ICOs. And then as it pushed into the next halving cycle, you saw the DeFi, the GameFi, the alts, L1s, NFTs, and what Metaverse was supposed to be, right? And going from there, you are now seeing from 23 up to even leading into 25, as on this chart shows, going into the end of 25 to 26, shows of why it's 2025 is the year of crypto. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for, and the target is 10 trillion. This comes from Murad. Obviously, he is bullish, and so is a lot of people. So, I wanted to give you a reason why I actually look and I spend a lot of my time looking into meme coins, whether it's XRP coins, Solana, Space, the list goes on, right? Sui, Tron. It's not about being so, biased versus one chain. Meme coins can exist on all of them, and they all serve different type of meme purposes. Some of them are very cult-like, some of them are animals. There's so many different factors, and over the course of these videos, I hope that I can provide you more information about that as best as possible. Let's jump into the XRP stuff. We've got Mario Nafal's roundtable talking about XRP is gearing up for a massive 60% pump as SEC drama heats up. It's screaming for breakout vibes. The chart's screaming at us. Ripple scored a legal W this week, sealing key docs in its SEC showdown, just as Gary Gensler preps to exit. Our favorite, I'm going to definitely smoke a cigar and drink some whiskey on January 20th for that. Market sentiment shifting bullish as investors eyes a potential crypto-friendly pivot under incoming SEC leadership. The $4 goal hinges on XRP holding above $2.37. Watch those trend lines. So amazing stuff coming for the XRP side of things. Super bullish. I do agree with this stuff. It's going to be January 20th leading up to it here. We're only 8 days away. Is definitely bullish sentiment for XRP. And, we talked about that meme coin Phoenix the other day. Let's pull up their Twitter before we even take a look at the chart here. But, Phoenix, the Phoenix rises again, right? We've already taken a look at this. We saw they're doing some fire memes. You're seeing people like Crypto Bitlord get behind this. XRP memes are goated. There's going to be, a lot of spotlight on which XRP meme is going to be that $1 billion meme, because pretty much almost every chain has a $1 billion plus meme on it. Some people are looking at this one. There's a few other picks, but obviously I'm not paid to talk about this coin and everything. So, I showed you guys why I liked it on the other video, and that was because of, one, the meme quality and what they've been doing, incorporating a lot of XRP motive into it, but also stuff like the chart where we were looking at it as it was falling here, right? We were talking about in these ranges, and we're talking about how, look at if it was getting closer to that 618 or 786. And it got pretty close, right? It's doing a pretty decent bounce here, almost a 2x from its essential bottom. And looking into this week with bullish news going into January 20th, this could be a coin that does see a lot of benefits from that. So, like I said, no financial advice here. Everything I talk about is entertainment purposes only. But keep an eye on these coins. I don't personally own any of the Phoenix. But I've been thinking about it. I should have listened to what I was telling everybody else a couple days ago, and that would have been a great pickup there. So keeping an eye on this one. And from there, let's my favorite conviction play, UFD. Come on, you all know. I mean, we've been talking about it for a while. We got Basement Ron here. Let's go to the chart first. There we go, boys and girls. We were talking about it here. We were talking about it here. We've been riding this up for a couple weeks now, and the conviction still holds strong, if not stronger. You're seeing a little bit of pullback here as today. It almost hit all-time high again, and this is exciting news. I mean, it's sitting at a $200 million market cap, and what kind of sparked that craze, right? It actually came from MoonPay, is now sponsoring Basement Ron. So you got here, Keith Grossman. He's the president of MoonPay, and he's talking about, we don't have to go through this whole thing, but basically this is the important chart. Actually, let's go through it. Let's go through it. So he's never received more texts and DMs, so he wanted to answer publicly. Obviously when they made that announcement, but his journey, which he alludes to below, is something we are incredibly proud of at MoonPay, and they look forward to onboarding the masses to crypto. Here's your reasons. Ron is not a stereotypical crypto user. He is 56, never owned crypto, yet still found his onboarding experience with MoonPay a breeze. His first purchase was using MoonPay on a Phantom wallet in the Solana, and he was able to launch Unicorn Fart Dust on Pump.fun. When UFD gained popularity, Ron's previous sponsors, which were gold and silver mining companies and exchanges, abandoned him. Which, isn't that crazy? And that's actually really good lore if you think about it. Like, he got abandoned by people that were sponsoring him because he messed with crypto. And that's why the partnership is important. And I'm glad I did read this out loud. Not only is Ron a MoonPay customer, but also a curious individual who is interested in how to embrace this new technology. As more people wish to explore the crypto ecosystem, the team at MoonPay wants to ensure they have a safe, easy, and reliable onboarding experience. And as more traditional companies try to penalize and divide those embracing this evolution, we wanted to make it clear that we are now big enough as an industry, and we will stand up for our people. I mean, you just can't beat it. And obviously, unicorn farts versus traditional farts. Unicorn farts are better. So from there, you saw Phantom come back with a reply, which is huge. If Basement Ron is a fan of Phantom, Phantom is a fan of Basement Ron. So you're seeing a lot of these staples of the ecosystem, right? Not only Solana, but now Phantom supports other chains. So there's a lot of commingling happening here, and it's only going to get better. So I still believe, the 200 million is FUD. We got a lot higher to go. And this is, like I said, from day one, if not my first or second video on Bull Runner's channel, but this is my conviction play. So keep an eye on, that as much as possible. You can see here, Ron is joining spaces. So if you've never heard from him, you got a space coming up here on Monday. USD Alpha from Cool Times. Let me make sure I follow this guy real quick. I am following him. He follows me, so that's dope. And, shout out to Basement Ron. He followed me, and we've been in back and forth in the DMs. I'm doing as much as I can to support and provide value to that ecosystem. But, one of our other plays that we discussed recently was MLG. We talked about how I felt this could be potentially bigger than a lot of these other coins based off the gaming community. And we saw some huge movement from the coin so far, and it's looking fantastic. So we talked about it in this range over here when it was about to bounce off that level. So, and if I'm not mistaken, that is the 7. I don't know why my chart's so long, but that is the 618 and then up to the 382. So you had a bounce on both of these. Sorry about that. My Fibonacci's are all the way over there because the coin's so old. But so the bounces on here are just following fibs almost perfectly. So I'm excited to see. This is very bullish as well. I'm really excited to see what happens with this coin. I'm going to definitely fix my Fibonacci's for next time on that. But I did also wanted to bring up something that's coming out here. Looking at new launches, there is some news coming out about Portals to launch a token. If you're not familiar with Portals, they are a Roblox of Web3, essentially born on Solana, and they've got a lot of really great stuff going on here. They're reimaged with Scum and Slime Studios. You can see they're the team behind the transformation. It's small studios. Scum is probably the leader of the studio, but definitely putting some really good minds behind that. And that was back in September. So now you've had all that building time, right? So you've had the studio team working on this game, and now they're excited to announce their Portals coin, which will officially power the network, which includes games, worlds, agents, and mayhem. Cool stuff like that. I look forward to keeping an eye on this. I'm not quite sure when they are doing it, but you can see here a few things to expect. They're going to do builder and marketing grants. You got free spaces for everyone to build in, portals, agents, power-ups, prime visibility for new token launches in the central hub, community development, governments. So they, their biggest thing that they're going to need is user acquisition. Seems like they're doing a great job here. They've got 700K loot boxes were distributed to community over Solana, Kraken to reveal. So you might actually have a loot box. If you haven't looked, only click on links specifically from their official account. But it looks like here you can go to theportal.to/lootbox. And here's where you can probably check to see if any of your wallets hold any of these loot boxes. They put out 700,000 of them. So open loot box, there it goes, loading right there. So we'll let that load real quick. But I've always been bullish on gaming. I went to LA Tech Week, and I went to the Riot, I think it was Riot's headquarters or something, for a fireside chat with a couple game studios. I think NC Soft was there, Splitgate was there, and just there's been a lot of gaming. I think is going to be it needs a catalyst. It needs something to get it out of its innovative drought, right? So I'm not going to go log in here because I don't want to know I don't know which one's my wallet, so I'll do that in my free time. But keep an eye on this and go in and double check if you haven't had a chance and you are a Solana user. But yeah, so basically what I was saying is the gaming industry, I think this is where crypto will fit in, and with the right way. Having gamers build these type of games versus it being just a business model is very important. And we haven't seen much of that in the last cycle. So excited to see these guys and all the work that they put into it. But last but not least, obviously I want to tell you guys about one of the people in the space who's an OG here. He's been here a long time. Average Crypto. Awesome dude. I've spent many trips with him across the country to different Bitcoin. We just got back from Art Basel, and he's very smart. So if you don't follow him, shoot this guy a follow. Pay attention to what he's doing. He is obviously on the UFD train just as much as I am, if not more. But he does do a lot of speaking in spaces, and that's where you find a lot of value. A lot of these people I can see right now, he's in X Town Hall, probably speaking in here with these guys, but. Yeah, there he is, co-hosting with Coco, who we also talked about in a previous video here, on one of the spotlights, right? So, as a crypto spotlight, Average Crypto is a great guy. He's very knowledgeable and usually has some fire takes. So, yeah, like I said, if you have time, go listen to some of these guys speak in spaces. Otherwise, follow their accounts. So that way you get information as fast as possible. And yeah, bull runners, let's run it up this week. Let's have a fantastic, profitable week. You know what I'm saying? Everything so far except for Zero Bro. If you guys haven't seen Zero Bro, let's take a look at it real quick. But this is just doesn't make any sense. The chart looks horrible. Unfortunately, it looks horrible. This I don't think many people expected. You can only buy the blood so much. But we talked about it. Trying not. We were talking about right here, right? I think we were talking about we're trying not to break that level. We broke that. So now, I mean, if you're an AI person, you truly believe in what these companies are doing. Zero Bro has been they're a docs team. They've been doing a lot of marketing through some of the KOLs like Thread Guy, Mika, and they had stuff going down in Art Basel. So I'm not quite sure what this sell-off is from, but it's bloody. So for some people this is a generational dip, and for others it's getting a little scary compared to the levels that it's breaking. So. That's the only one outside of the other cooks that we've been talking about that hasn't been doing what we expected it to do. But hey, you can't hit them all, and that's part of the game. So, bull runners, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one.